enlarge my territory.
Resolutions. And so the Lord has given us a theme that will carry us through this year. And that theme is, this is the year of unlimited possibilities. Everybody say, this is my year of unlimited possibilities. This is my year of unlimited possibilities. Put your hands on your chest and say, this is my year of unlimited possibilities. Grab your neighbor by the hand. Say, I declare that this is your year of unlimited possibilities. I decree this is your year of unlimited possibilities. I decree that as we walk, that as we stand hand in hand together, this will be our year together of unlimited possibilities. Now, if you believe it, put your hands together and bless it. Unlimited possibilities. It means that anything can happen if you trust God and believe God. So we're looking at unlimited possibilities. Let's look at this word. Let's break it down. Let's look at this word unlimited. The word unlimited means having or seeming to have no boundaries. Having or seeming to have no boundaries. So we were praying and seeking God about a theme for this year as we were embarking upon a new year. And God said, tell the people of God and restoration that if they can trust me and believe me, that this would be the year for them of unlimited possibilities. So what was God saying to us? He was saying that what I am going to do for you in this new era, what I am going to do for you in this new season has no limits or no boundaries. Now that's good news for some people. That's good news for me. The other day, as the new year rolled in, I started thinking about my goals for 2014. And if I'm like most men, and I think I am, I started thinking about the financial goals for my household and the things that we have placed before God and the things that we want to do, the things that we would like to see happen for our families for 2014. And so I'm just putting these things before God. And as I'm putting them before God, the enemy begins to show me, well, this is the income that's coming in. And so based on the income that's coming in, you'll only be able to do X, Y, and Z. But just as the enemy was speaking to me and trying to get me to focus in on what he was saying, the Holy Ghost began to speak to me back in the back of my mind and say, didn't I tell you that this was the year of unlimited possibilities? So why are you focusing on the fact that this is all that's coming in? Don't you know that I am God and I can take and breathe on what's coming in and it'll be multiplied and do 5 and 10 times more than what it was able to do in 2013, because this is the year that I am removing all of the boundaries. This is the year that I'm taking the limits off. Look at your neighbor and say, unlimited possibilities. So what I began to do at that point was to begin to strategize and focus and begin to put some timelines as to some of these things that I know God is saying to my spirit that will happen for my family. And so I encourage every man that's under the sound of my voice not to focus on the circumstance and say, well, this is all that we'll be able to do, and this is the only thing that will be able to take place, because we're serving the God that has said to us as men, as women, as believers, that this year, he's taking the limits off. Some synonyms that go along with this word, unlimited. Write them down. Unconstrained, unrestrained, and unfettered, unconstrained, unrestrained, and unfettered. Meaning, there are just no limits to it. Where the enemy would try to constrain you and hold you and bind you, where life, let's take the enemy out for a minute. Where life would try to restrain you and confine you, God is saying there are no restraints. Well, what are some of the things? How is it that life could restrain you? Glad you asked. Life can restrain you if you have not taken advantage of certain educational opportunities to put yourself educationally in a position to have a certain job. So that could say that because you don't have the education, that life could constrain you and restrain you and keep you where you are. But I believe that there are some 21st century witnesses in here that can say that where God has taken you and placed you in a situation, you're working on a job that technically you don't have the education to qualify for, but because God was on your side, the enemy could not keep you restrained where you are, and you're working in that position. Anybody in here? Anybody? Life will try to restrain you. But God is saying to a 21st century believer that's gathered here at Restoration today, I'm taking the limits off. Nothing will be able to restrain you. Nothing will be able to constrain you. Nothing will be able to confine you if you trust and believe in God. So that's unlimited. Let's look at this word, possibilities. Everybody say possibilities. Possibilities is something that may be true or might occur, or something that can be chosen from among a series of choices. Something, again, that may be true or might occur, or something that can be chosen from among a series of choices. In other words, in 2014 to a 21st century believer, I'm giving you some choices. I'm giving you some choices. You don't have to stand by and allow life to dictate to you what choices will be. I'm taking the restraints off, and I'm giving you the opportunity and the privilege to make some choices. Now, for some people, this can pose a problem. Because we in our minds have been bound and locked up for so long and just going with the status quo, that now we've adapted that mentality, and God has opened up the opportunity for us to make choices, and we're afraid to make those choices. Life has beat us so and pushed us into such a place of depression that now God is saying, I'm opening up and allowing you to make some choices. But because we have dealt with life for so long and it has pushed us into such a place of disbelief and distrust, we are afraid to step out and make choices. But I come to serve notice on that devil today. We will no longer be bound. We will no longer adapt that slavery mentality that says the only thing we can do is what the master allows us to do. God is saying that I am taking the limits off, and I am allowing you to make the choices. Ask your neighbor, what are you going to do? Come on, look them in the eye and ask them, what are you going to do? Did they answer you? I'm going to make some choices. God is saying to me as the head of my household that if I want to move the family in a certain direction, ain't no limits, ain't no boundaries. Whereas before I would look to the left and look to the right, and I'm confined and restrained, and I can't move, and we can't go. God is saying, you look and you move, and I will move for you. Do we believe that? Whose report will you believe? I know you're saying in your mind that 2013 was a rough year. And then there were some challenges that I faced, and I don't know, did God really bring me through it? Well, you're here. God may not have worked it out the way that you wanted him to work it out, but God worked it out. Because he's not a man that he should lie, nor the son of man that he should repent. He said, I would never, ever allow something to come on you to kill you and destroy you and you not be able to bear it. But I will, with the temptation, make a way of escape. He's faithful like that. So God is saying to us that he's giving us this year of unlimited possibilities. It is going to be crucial that if we are going to walk in unlimited possibilities, that we grab hold to this one word that I'm about to release to you. And that word on this Lord's Day is commitment.
I see increase all around me. Come on. Stretch forth, break forth, release, enlarge my territory.